Now, with the school year beginning in earnest tomorrow, or certainly by midweek, I'm sure that many of you parents out there have been preparing school uniforms. Schools across the country, though, have caused quite a stir by making a big change to their uniform lists. Many have scrapped separate boys' and girls' uniforms in favour of gender-neutral options, including getting rid of skirts. So, should kids be forced to wear gender-neutral uniforms? Annunziata, I'll come to you on this one because you've got children at school. Your reaction to this?
It's an absolutely abominable idea. I actually called my 12-year-old to get her take on it, and she immediately said no. Why do they keep trying to erase women? If you've got a gender neutral, and the National Education Union says it is not good practice to make girls and boys wear different uniforms. The only option they leave you with is trousers. They are putting all the girls in boys' uniform. What happened to being allowed to be feminine, to be allowed to be a feminist?
Too right. I mean, this is an absolute shocker. This is woke gone mad, isn't it, Neil?
It certainly is. I mean, who are they trying to please here? Because, I mean, the majority of boys want to be boys and the majority of girls want to be girls. Now, there's a few that want to change, perhaps, and perhaps legitimately. But why have we got to change everybody's uniform in order to please a few, you see? And, of course, then, you know, you've got all the problems with loos and all these things that go with it. And I think, you know, I just think that we are trying to alter children's behaviour. I think we're putting extra pressure on them, on their sexuality as they're growing up as well, which they don't need. They've got all the pressures of school and all the pressures of exams and everything else that goes with it. And I think this is just wrong to do it. And I think we're just going mad about something that doesn't need to be fixed. It's not actually broken, but we're breaking it. That's the trouble.
Simon, you are the voice of common sense within the Labour movement. Do you worry that there'll be more of this nonsense under a Labour government?
I think there is a potential for that, actually. I think we've seen that with Keir Starmer. He has a North London Labour view of the world, which I don't particularly share. He's had difficulty defining what a woman is or in recent times. So I think there is a concern that should we end up with a Labour government, and I think David Blunkett's right that we might well not. But if we do, then these issues will come to the fore. You know, taking the knee. We've seen it all with Keir and Angela Rayner. I think there are concerns about that, actually.
Of course, there is a flip side to this argument, which is that the schools involved are very keen to make sure that all their pupils feel included.